Been holding my breath for 20 years.
Okay.
Finally, the confines have been lifted. I don't know. Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Alright.
What up, Flaming Gamer? You won't be in here for too long because you're visiting family. Why not multitask? Why not get the whole family to watch the stream?
Yeah.
What up, Trey? Where you going, punk? Said the old mole man. Said the mole with a sneer. What up, Marluxia? How did you enjoy the silly little shenanigans in our Summer Game Fest stream?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Japanese joke. It was real funny.
Oh my god, did you like legitimately laugh at that?
Well, no, like my laughing was more going like, oh my god. No. Nope. Nope.
Victor was just confused. I was like, no, Aaron, I'll get that. You'll just be like, okay. Oh, this place looks welcoming. Gaming Specs, hello.
Hey, Specs.
Kill those pterodactyls.
Pterodactyls.
Those pterodactyls. I would arrive when you're in my least favorite world.
Really? Really? Pterodactyl Land is your least favorite. Well, that's surprising. Really? Really? You say this is worse than Grunty Industries? At least I know where I'm going here, most of the time.
Pterodactyl. Oh no, it's pretty fucking weird. Both of them aren't the greatest, to be honest. I mean, really
it's not.
Much
I mean, this is definitely one of my top 5 favorites, I think. I mean, it has my favorite boss. Terry is my favorite boss. I don't know. I like dinosaur things, so.
Well, I mean, me too. Seems the more and more that Jez and his dudes are talking about the new Crash stuff, the more it's very likely to happen tomorrow. All I'm gonna say is just tune in tomorrow, and we'll see. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. rather, Oh god, this fucking part. 1 p.m. Eastern, and I'm sorry, I don't have memorized the UK/European time zones. But if you're Europeans, it's what, I think 6? Yeah, 6. Dennis and Shadow Tempest, hello.
Hey, Tempest.
Been a while, I've been busy with life and in a good way. Tonight is my last time working night shift because I'm going on a 2-week vacation before I start welding school. Damn.
Nice.
Pretty cool, bro. Why is Footzilla stomping you?
Because it was like, don't leave me, asshole.
I have no idea why I keep forgetting. Is it Ratch? Can we call you Ratch?
I think, yes, I think they're okay with both.
Footzilla. Oh, it is the correct pronunciation. Yeah, cool. Ratch. Ironically, I'll be making more money going to school than I am working full-time, than I'm working overnight with shift differential. And I remember, I was gonna say, initially I was like, why are you just letting them stomp you? But it's like, oh yeah, that's right, there's no repercussions. In case y'all forgot or haven't watched the previous streams.
So there's no point in being careful.
She's got invisibility on. Meanwhile, there I was, the virgin casual player, trying to actually do those bits and not get crushed, versus the Chad Miharu who uses invincibility to just tank her way through.
Okay, well, to be fair, I have done this part with- I know how to do that part without invincibility.
Well, no, I know. I mean, it's not hard to grasp, but it's just kind of tough because the wait time between stomps is so fucking short.
Yeah.
They barely give you just enough time, and even then you'll still get hit, like, at least once or twice guaranteed.
Well, the thing is with, like, when you have Banjo and Kazooie together, like, what you're gonna want to do is use the, like, use the invincibility, like, you know, feather thing. You actually, that's the way you do it. You just use that and just run across. Like, you run straight across.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, also with the footprints, like, I mean, you could just, like, speed your way there too, right?
I mean,
think that's how I
yeah,
did
but
it.
it's a lot, like, it's a lot harder, so if you know...
That's probably why,
like,
then.
like, what's it actually called? Wonder Wing?
Yes.
Yeah, Wonder Wing. So, like, yeah, when you have them together, basically, you just run straight across while using that, and, well, you want to make sure you have enough, but, yeah, that makes that easier. With Kazooie, because she's fast, she actually has enough time to get in between, like,
Yeah.
each of the little parts, but it's still kind of hard because you do have to time it right.
Yes.
And
yes,
with Banjo, you have to wait until you have the snooze pack.
Mm. Is there a body attached to Footzilla? Probably, but they probably don't render it.
No, there's actually not.
Oh, probably not, isn't it? Just save time.
Because when you come back, so I've come back to this part, just as Kazooie, and I've tried to, like, glide across, and, like, you literally just see a foot, like a detached foot just come out of the sky.
What up, Connor plays? Is this the N64 version? Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, Terry's up there.
I mean, well, that could be the frame rate, or that could also be the stream. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's any screen tearing anymore. I actually updated my, my computer.
That's good.
That seemed to be the problem with a lot of the slowdown. But I'm pretty sure it's just like... No, it's like, it's actually the game. It is like actually the game because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it on the screen, and it's like...
You're gone.
Yeah, it's actually like that.
The frame rate's kind of shit right now. I'm just gonna say that Banjo-Kazooie didn't have that problem.
Did you play it on an N64, though?
I've seen N64 footage.
Have you?
I think so. Battle Tanks was my go-to in 64 game back in the day, plus GoldenEye, South Park, Turok 2, and Pokemon Stadium. Have you guys ever played Conker's Bad Fur Day? Miharu hasn't, I have. Not a whole lot, I've never beaten it, but I do own it on the N64. And it's also on Rare Replay, but I've played the original version. I do like it, but it's gonna take a while before I get back into it, I think. I haven't played it in a few years.
Just make sure.
Oh my god. Why does Kazooie need to collect eggs to have a range attack? Can't you just do what birds do when they have a period?
What?
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure that's the type of humor Rare could get away with. They're British. They don't give a shit.
Secret Code of the Dinosaurs. Okay, yeah. I know about that one.
The secret code of the dinosaurs.
God, you ass.
The secret code is up, up, down, down, left, right. Anyway. Don't any of you raise chickens? It's true. Do they just pop out a crap load of eggs when they're on the period?
Oh crap. Fuck. Blow up, blow up. There we go.
Hunter says, I remember this game and the first Banjo-Kazooie were the first games I got when I got my N64 in 2010 for my birthday.
Oh my god, the jumping is just so bad.
Those are some pretty good games to start with for the N64. I hope you also had Smash Brothers and Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards, and Yoshi's
Excuse me,
Story.
I didn't even do anything. I didn't even press the button. Oh my god. Okay.
And the Mario Parties 1 through 3. Those are some pretty good N64 games. I hope you didn't have Glover or Mario 64. Or, you know, I probably shouldn't say that because that's going to make people think that I think Mario 64 is as bad as Glover, and it's not.
Oh shit, he already turned around. Like the asshole he is.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, are you gonna watch? Would you like to be in the chat with me, or even maybe perhaps on voice chat while I stream the Summer Game Fest Xbox Bethesda showcase tomorrow?
I guess I could do that.
And we can see what is shown. Oof. And at the very least, you can help make fun of things with us because, oh boy, howdy, did we have a really fun time yesterday making fun of Summer Game Fest. We were riffing on all kinds of stuff. We were having a hoot, as it were. So if you guys in the chat here want to watch us on my channel tomorrow, you can do that.
Oh, look at that. Never mind. Screen tearing is happening.
Oh no. Why?
I don't know. Where the hell is the globe?
The Globo. Legend of the Globos.
Okay. This.
Y'all getting jiggy with it? That was the last stream. Or I think the stream before that. What was your pun name in the last one?
The last one was the Jiggy is up.
The Jiggy is up. I like your pun in this, which you just put clever Jiggy pun.
Because I can't think of another one. No, I used getting jiggy with it when I was streaming Banjo-Kazooie from the emulator.
Ah, okay.
So I couldn't use it again.
Sure you could have. You could have said Jiggy with it 2.0. Remember the first game had a level with endless crabs. Endless crabs. Treasure Trove Cove? Oh, no. You're talking about the little bit from Clanker's Cavern, I think. The little mutant crabs, right? Is it the mutant crabs? Did you guys hear there are achievements listed for GoldenEye 007 on the official Xbox website? This coming could possibly get a remaster very soon. Well, let's see if it's still by Rare or not. Supersonic Master. I never got to finish Banjo-Tooie. Me neither. I still need like fucking 20 or so jiggies to get to Gruntilda. We did the Cuphead show. I like it. I'm ready for season 2, which is really just part 2 of season 1. I like it. I think it's really I like the animation a lot. I think it's really funny. So would people in Japan consider Japanese dubs and anime bad the same way we call out of English dubs and anime bad? Well, I mean, no. Well, to them that would just be general casting. That's like when we talk about casting in like our shit. If an American company casts American actors,
I don't even call a lot of English dubs bad, so whatever.
I would like to have somebody, an American person who doesn't really watch anime, watch the Japanese dub, you know, the original dub of a show, of an anime, and then have the same episode in English watched by a Japanese person who probably doesn't really watch anime too much, and then have them critique each other's languages.
This is shitty, I hate this.
No, we're not talking about dub versus sub necessarily. We're just talking about like someone asked a question, so we're just answering it. I can go either way, but I'm a filthy American, so I tend to watch stuff in dub first rather than subbed. I can watch it either way. In fact,
And,
what?
yeah.
Huh? I'll go ahead.
No, it like I wasn't saying no. It's not dub versus sub. It's it's dub versus dub.
Yeah.
Basically, we're saying like do you think that American things that are dubbed like in Japanese are viewed the same way by Japanese people as Japanese things that are dubbed in English?
Super Sonic Master says, I personally prefer dub if I can, but I won't complain if it's only in Japanese. But if I don't like the Japanese, if I don't really like the English dub, I'll switch to Japanese then.
Yeah, it kinda just depends.
Shadow Tempest always watches Japanese with English, so they're sub.
I think a lot of dubs nowadays are really good. There's sometimes, I mean, like, honestly, it just depends. There are sometimes I can't stand the English voice of a character, and there are times I can't stand the Japanese voice of a character.
Yeah. At this point, it's just all down to preference. It's whatever you want to hear. Whatever's comfortable for you. Whatever more feels like the character to you. Because sometimes that can also translate into the performances themselves, not just what you prefer to listen to language-wise. Yeah. Sometimes they emit more emotion. One actor or actress will emit more emotion, whether or not they're Japanese or English, than the other. I remember the Breath of the Wild trailer. One of the last trailers for Breath of the Wild that came out, it was like the story trailer, where Zelda got first shown off. The scene where she's crying with Link, the Japanese voice actress put a lot of heart into the crying. And then at the same time, the English trailer came out, and it didn't sound as powerful to me. Her
what
crying.
did it sound like?
I don't know. She's just kind of like, not even like that. I don't fucking know.
Okay,
it
so
just
actually,
wasn't as powerful.
It's well, the funny thing about that is like I think Sean and I actually had a conversation about that. It's like
really
when you hear crying in a lot of like anime things in you know the Japanese version, when you hear crying, it's always very loud and like they're screaming a lot. It's
emotional. It's very like I mean, yeah.
But me and Sean were talking about it, and we're like, have you ever actually cried before? You don't do that. It's kind of quiet when you cry. Like,
no, but this is also a fictional
production. You're not
production.
always loud. Sometimes you're very quiet when you cry.
Yes, but this is also a fictional production where emotions matter.
Yes, I mean, I get it's a cartoon, but still.
Well, if you want the mood of a scene to feel right in any kind of work in that sense, like, I'm not saying overplay it all the time, obviously not, but I'm saying, like, depending on what the context and the character's feeling.
Oh, I do have the Globo already, okay.
Because the way it was animated as well, with her just crying on his shoulder, like wailing. Well, not even wailing, but like, just completely devastated was the tone you get from just watching how she just collapses onto his arms, just crying into his shoulder. So you need that emotion, and I feel the Japanese actress did it way better than the English actress. And that just one very small particular scene. It's just one little thing I'm pointing out. I'm not saying that that actress's performance is bad, of course, it's not. I'm just saying there's some little bits I prefer in Japanese or some bits I might prefer in English.
You don't like Inosuke's dub voice? What? Why? I think he does a really good job.
Oh, what? Oh.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to learn how to roar. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, God. PD, I mean, yeah. I feel like anime could be easier to dub in different languages, partly because of the way the lip syncing is animated. That's just the staple. I mean, a lot of people even parody that for anime, like just flapping your mouth and then just saying the words. You don't have to lip sync it perfectly, of course. Ironically, a lot more abridged parody series tend to sync the timing of the lip flaps and the mouth movements to like what they're saying. Just look at like Little Kribo. Their mouths move a lot faster because it's synced to every word they're saying, every syllable.
Yeah, they actually like they put effort into that, which is it's really hard to do.
I mean, I don't really mind when because it's funnier when you're watching like a CGI production because then the lips and the mouth movements are all connected to like what they're saying in Japanese or whatever language that they come from. So watching it in English, and you can definitely see how really hard it is to lip sync the English dialogue to these Japanese mouth movements. It's really funny when it's like off sync a little bit.
Yeah.
Since anime's in the conversation, you guys excited for DBS Superhero?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm super excited.
I have to really watch Super. I haven't really watched a whole lot of it. I've listened to a few episodes here and there and some clips that Miharu's shown me. Right now, I'm currently trying to get into One Piece because, again, Miharu gets me into everything, and it's really hard for me to get her into stuff. So she's done it yet again. She's gotten me into a thing, and I was just watching it before we started streaming, actually.
Okay. So there's something that I need to do. Yeah, there's an ancient code of the dinosaurs or whatever I need to do.
Go and learn the ancient code.
The ancient war.
From a time long past.
Poor T-Rex. Banjo, he just fucking sinks.
How do you breathe, sir? Before time vibes.
Alright, yeah, let's go back.
Let's eat all the tree stars.
Delicious.
You said that they always made that look delicious, right?
Yeah.
To me, it was Spike's the other little guy, right? What kind of dinosaur is he?
Spike is...
He's not an Ankylosaurus, is he?
I think
don't
he's a
so.
Stegosaurus.
His little intro scene in the first movie when he's eating all the grass around him, that always looked...
Oh yeah, that was delicious.
The animation and the sound design just made it look like... It looked really good to eat. Something about the way he was munching on it. And again, I don't like when I don't like hearing munching sound effects when it's like wet and gross. It baffles me that fucking ASMR stuff does that. People do that sometimes. Whether they ASMRists or whatever. That being a category of ASMR is disgusting to me, but like, I don't know, the way they did it in Them Before Time was like oddly satisfying.
Yeah.
Monty,
Hey,
hello.
Twilight.
Hello. Had myself a chili cheese dog from Sonic Drive-In today. Sweet. It's not very often that I eat chili dogs, but the few times that Miharu and I have had food from there, I've had their chili dogs and they're really, really good.
You mean from Wiener Schnitzel?
From Wiener Schnitzel. I forgot to specify. My bad.
I was
I had
like,
it in
we've
my
never
head.
gone to Sonic.
No. Yeah, no. No, I'm sorry. I forgot to specify. I had Wiener Schnitzel in my head, but I forgot that we were actually talking about Sonic, so I was like, oh, fuck. What did the Sonic Drive-In put in on their little bulletin board, their little billboard? They finally made a Sonic joke, a Sonic the Hedgehog joke. I forgot what they said, but everyone, it was always a meme or whatever for the longest time. And they finally acknowledged it in a very not like straight up way necessarily, like in a meme like way. It was just like they did a Sonic little reference. I just forgot what they said though. Not many places do chili dogs anymore. Then Wiener Schnitzel will be my go-to place forevermore until Jesus Christ. What was with that camera angle?
I don't know. It was like, it was being all weird. Okay,
What
here.
the fuck?
This is my favorite thing. It's just like huge Wumba.
Huge Wumba. Why is she so big?
Because I enlarged the tent.
You everybody saying, step on me, hot woman.
Also, I really like
Giant
swimming in
native
the pool.
mother.
She's like,
Big
please
pool.
stop. Get the hell out. And then I'm like, no.
Fuck off. Let me have fun. Look at her. She's good. Her hands are massive. You know what they say about massive hands?
Massive
Nothing.
hands. Oh my god, a seed fell on the floor.
A seed?
Seed.
What are you talking about?
From a lemon.
A lemon seed? Were you eating lemon? Were you putting lemon in your water?
Yes, I was putting lemon in my water.
Oh. She needs them to stir that huge magic pool.
I love these warp pads. I didn't realize how, like, how cool these warp pads are. To start playing this game again and start
Warpad
using
is your gateway to a race. That's what Aquaku says. It's so funny. I don't know. Mel Winkler must have had a particularly fun time. Voiced Naoko Aku in Nitro Kart because he sounds really, really like energetic in that game.
Yeah.
If you compare like the way he says the hints and just the tone of his voice from like literally any other Crash ever that he's been in to specifically C and K, like he sounds a little not louder in like an annoying sense, but he sounds more like he's projecting more, I guess. He's less like I'm speaking in the lower register. It's more like I'm talking a little louder, like it's kind of, you know, it's really weird. It's only in that game. Zenai, hello. Look at Ferret, hello. Wumba's funny. Humba Wumba.
Why do they love their timed shit so much? It's so dumb.
Because
There's no
Rare are
reason for
fucking
it.
insane.
But it's timed. Do it within a certain amount of time, or else.
Or else you're the loser.
Or
What?
else you will die. What?
So Flippy asked, what's your favorite character? I'm assuming from Banjo.
Kazooie.
Little Kazoople. Boople Kazoople.
Alright.
Little Kajanjo herself.
I need to find the Unga Bungas.
The Youngity Bungadies?
Yeah. So, I mean, I understand what Specs is saying, how he always gets lost here, because, like, I mean, I do get lost sometimes because there's so many caves, and I'm never sure which cave is which. I do know some of them, but not enough. Is it Unga Bunga or Ooga Booga? I think there's both. I think it's both Unga Bunga and Ooga Booga.
For what?
Like there's two different tribes.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Yeah, this is the Unga Bunga cave. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I already did this. That's just a shortcut. Hey, Ferret. I'm glad you think it's worth it to be right, Paul. I try to make it, worth your while with my amazing gameplay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. No. Ooh, yeah. Hold on.
Casual can be amazing. What the fuck you want about?
There we go.
Yeah, we saw the Summer Game Fest showcase yesterday, and there's one more we're gonna watch tomorrow. What would Cork look like without the spandex? Is his head just a giant chin?
Yeah.
I don't want to entertain that thought. I don't like the sound of it.
What about this cave? Oh, here. I believe this is Hatch. I believe so. I'm gonna. Where's the split up pad?
Ah, 420, nice. Anyways.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Alright.
I want Cork to look like PS2 Cork again. I want him to say, whether you're fighting crime or fighting grind.
That's really funny.
Stupid little chuckle he does at his dumb joke.
Okay. Grenade. I do need a grenade.
I'll call you Joker, hello.
Yeah.
With a big ol' all caps. Huh?
Good, huh? What?
I'm gonna do my loudest huh?
No.
I'll
Oh yeah, it is
effing do
420.
it.
Alright.
How you doing, Melancholy? Oh god. Who's gonna go see Lightyear?
I might see it after it's, you know, available on Disney Plus or something.
Who's gonna see
Four.
Four? I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see Thor: Love and Thunder on the Thursday before it comes out. If my theater does the same thing that we did with Doctor Strange, where we got to see it a day ahead of time.
Actually, can't get that one.
Got the stream notification on my phone while watching Better Call Saul. What season you on? I need to start watching that again. I didn't get very far at all. Like, I literally watched the first 5 episodes and then I just stopped. And it's not because it wasn't interesting. I just legitimately didn't pick it back up. So I need to do that. As they're on, like, I think, what, season 5 or something right now, or 4?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's Super Sonic Master quoting your favorite Cork quote.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You're in the end of season 3? Sweet. Yeah, it is a bummer that they canceled the Spyro movie. I haven't read that lead script or whatever yet.
I've read some of it. It's so bad. I'm
I
glad
mean,
it
that
was
wasn't the
canceled.
final script. wasn't the final script, was it?
Well, no, it wasn't. It was one of the drafts, but Jesus Christ, like it was so bad.
I want to read it. We should do the voices of the characters. Oh, you said you were gonna do that. Well, not that you were going to, but you suggested that idea already.
Well, yeah, I'd suggested that, you know, a lot of us get together and we do a reading of it, just because it's that bad.
We should do that. That'd be so funny. We should do it. Oh, see, but we need to find people like me, for example, who like haven't read anything from it. So we just kind of have like the narrator have the characters, not the narrator, but reading like the actions and the everything. Have the characters. The 4th draft? That's interesting. That'd be so fucking funny.
Kazooie.
Ah, okay. Season 6 is the final season. It's on the mid-season break. Okay. I thought there'd be more people hyped about it, about Doctor Strange. Well, I mean, I don't think the hype levels were necessarily that crazy for Doctor Strange like it was for Spider-Man. Also because a lot of the shit in Spider-Man was like, they were, at the time, they were the worst kept secrets. What up, Mr. Bowler Hat? They were the worst kept secrets because, especially if you follow channels like New Rockstars or The Real Rejects or whoever, they were like always finding shit, and there were a bunch of leaks and stuff and rumors. The movie itself was obviously still a lot of fun, but there was already a lot going into it. If you followed some of that stuff, then you would have known a lot of stuff that happened kind of ahead of time. Who would play Crash for a Crash movie? No one. Jess Harnell. Hey, look, more Vor.
Alright. Nope, I know how to do this.
How many squishy bellies? How many squishy red bellies?
It's funny that his name is Champa because I just think of Champa.
Yeah. How many fleshy inside bits do you think they've made for the Banjo series as a whole? They had to do the inside of the big turtle. They had to do the inside of Clanker. They had to do the inside of this guy. They had to do the inside of the other guy you were in. I think in the last stream, I forgot who it was.
It's just a big fish.
Big fish. Mark, don't you like for? No. I don't like staring at squishy insides for too long. It's disgusting. Sort of veins and shit. Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm glad you went into No Way Home completely blind. That must have been like a really insane experience for you. Yeah, I just wanted to hear people losing their shit, the good parts. That's why I feel you need the theater experience for Marvel movies. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, you also need a good theater and a good audience, because my audience, every time we go to our theater, it's always shit in terms of audience experience. Because we all still do the whole respectful, like, okay, just, you know, maybe if something's really funny, you laugh. Maybe if the ending was really good, you clap. But everyone's always fucking silent for everything. I'm sorry, except for the annoying ass motherfucking children.
Yep.
They're annoying ass kids that they always take. Or sometimes the parents or the people themselves are just, you know, really annoying, because there was this fucking lady was sitting 2 seats down from me. It was her and some dude. The dude was sitting next to me on my left. Vic was on my right, my brother. And that dude's wife or girlfriend or who the fuck ever was next to him on that guy's left. So 2 down from me on my left. And she just would not shut the fuck up throughout the whole goddamn She'd laugh at every little small tiny thing. Like, I'm not saying uproariously loud. She would just like chuckle or have some kind of comment for every almost fucking line of dialogue anybody said ever.
Oh my god.
And it's like, can you please shut the fuck up? Can you please shut the fuck up? Can you please just watch?
Please shut the fuck
and
up.
Just
like that Mr. Incredible meme.
Exactly. Oh my god, no, it was even worse when Wes and I went to go see Endgame, because there were some kids that were sitting up in our row, and I know that you like sitting here too, but Wes also really does, and I'm sorry, it's the fucking worst place you could possibly sit in the theater, but going to the very, very, very top row in the corner is like so shit.
Well,
and there,
I like it.
I know you do. I don't know why. And I don't know why Wes does either.
Because nobody can see us.
Who the fuck cares? No one's gonna want to see you guys who watch the movie.
Because we're playing ROCs!
Who cares? Then just do it.
We don't want to be in the middle of a bunch of people when we do.
No one's gonna care if they see a head bop every so often.
That's actually not true.
Now, if you're acting out loud and you're fucking not even whispering the lines, but like trying to like utter these lines in direct earshot, I mean, I suppose that makes sense, but like...
Yeah, but okay, well, like, yeah, you'd say, like, oh, that makes sense if you're being loud. Like, what about just mouthing lines? What about just mouthing lines to yourself? Also,
That's
and also
fine.
being in the corner, because you know what? Like, it doesn't even matter. You're in the middle, you're in the corner, it doesn't matter. I was in the actual corner when I went to see The Lion King when it re-released, and I was mouthing the lines. Mouthing, not even saying it. And this fucking lady was just like, well, this teenage girl, I suppose. She was just like, can you stop? And it was just like, and I wanted to flip her off so bad, but I didn't.
I forgot that you were sitting next to an absolute cunt. I'm sorry about that. What the hell is Vor? Look it up. Nobody answer Zenice. Zenice, I dare you to fucking look it up. Anyway. Says I don't like kids that much. Well, it's not, okay. It's not that I don't like kids.
It's not that I don't like children, I just don't like children.
Like children. I don't like when they're bratty and fucking annoying. Not saying that these kids were even bratty, but dear Lord, you're in a fucking theater. Shut up. They even tell you to stay quiet and turn your fucking phones off. But like I said, reacting to bits in the movie where the movie pauses for you to react, that fucking obviously makes sense. Or when a cameo or some character comes up, obviously it makes sense. Do that. That's where I want people to make noise, because it's like that, who was it that was saying it? Supersonic Master was saying, yeah, wanting to hear people lose their shit in the theater at the good parts. I mean, yes, because at that point it's a show. You're there for the show. You're there for the movie. You're there to laugh, to cry, and to hoot and holler when some cool shit happens. Like, yes, you're there to applause when the movie ends. Yes, but when like every little thing that somebody says in a script in the movie every little line of dialogue, if you have some kind of weird, sarcastic, dumb quip, or like constantly reaching over to ask, or leaning over to ask, like, okay, so why is he in the movie, or what's he doing, or
who's that?
Yeah, like, if you have to ask who's that, what's happening in a fucking Marvel movie, maybe you shouldn't watch Marvel movies. Maybe you should start from fucking Iron Man and just go on. If you have Disney Plus, which millions of people have Disney Plus, they even have a category where it's like, hey, watch them in chronological order. Watch them in the order that they released, or you can watch them in the order of the story. Like, which ones are supposed to take place first before others. The whole in-universe timeline of how these events go down. Because, like, Eternals is, like, one thing, and then, like, Captain Marvel's in the 90s, and then, you know, so, like, those ones come first, and then, or rather, there's also Captain America. So like, though, there's a specific timeline for that, but then there's also, if you want to watch them in the way and in the order that the movie's released, you know, Disney Plus has you covered. They've got different ways to watch all the movies, so it can make sense. If you're like in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, going, so that's Wanda. What is she? What's the Scarlet Witch? Like, you should not be watching Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. If that's what if those are the questions you have.
It sounds like my mom. She's like watching a movie. She does like, cause she doesn't know. So my mom's the type of person who will like go see movies even if she has no interest in seeing that movie.
Well, that at that point makes it a really comedic experience, because if you're just to see like what she has to say about certain things, but I'm assuming she doesn't lean over every 3 seconds to fucking ask in a very like harsh whisper, so what's going on with this guy? What is he doing?
Definitely
every 3
not.
goddamn seconds. Okay, then
Definitely
she's
not.
already better
like,
than that bitch I had to sit next to.
Exactly, but like, but it's really funny anyway, because like, I mean, like, if the story is simple enough to understand, even though she has no idea like who any of the characters are, she'll be like, okay, this is like, it's fine. But if it's it's funny because like that after the movie is ended and then like, you know, we're like having lunch and we're talking about it or something, she'll be like, so I didn't get it. Was like, who was who and what? And I'm like, what?
You should have her watch like fucking you should have her watch Lord of the Rings, or you should have her watch like Warcraft or something.
She saw the Hobbit movies with us.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Was she like that? Was she like, who the fuck are these little guys?
Well, but like, she liked them. Like, she liked the movies, but it's just like, it was weird. Also, Jordan, thank you for the membership.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Zenice. I don't hate kids. Just gotta have lots of patience with certain spoiled kids. I mean, I have zero tolerance for kids that are absolute fucking horrible little demons. I hate that shit so much. It is.
I hate kids, I just hate kids.
Huh?
I don't hate kids, I just hate kids.
Just hate kids. No,
So,
Miharu's made it very clear she doesn't want children.
This is... Okay, this is...
What are the most confusing movies to watch besides the MCU? Probably Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, depending on where you bounce around. I mean, if you watch them the way they're intended to be watched, which is... Even that's kind of questionable depending on who you ask, but like Miharu and I were watching Lord of the Rings first, and then we started watching Hobbit, and we didn't finish all the Hobbit movies, but we started, you know, we got to the first one. In terms of Star Wars, I was watching that with my mom and my brother, and we watched it, originals, prequels, and then sequels. And it kind of just depends on how you want to experience them. Scoopity poop. Joey, hello.
Hold on, I'm gonna talk to you first.
Oh boy. Now that we've gotten to MCU, we've got a bunch of separate divisive opinions. Brawler Hat isn't much of a fan, but Zenice really likes the MCU. I mean, I like the MCU too. I mean, I'm not a comic book reader, dude. I'm not a comic fan. I don't mean that as in I don't like comics. I never really grew up with comic books a whole lot. So I watch every MCU film as a film. Because they try, they try to simplify it. They simplify it enough, I feel. They've gotten it done with science, where they simplify it enough so that way the casual audiences can enjoy certain characters or enjoy the narratives. But obviously, right there in front of you are also references, and even just the shots nowadays. They get lots of shots just right. straight out of certain panels from certain storylines in the comics or whatever. They're taking now from very specific storylines to adapt to some certain movies here and there. There are a bunch of references to different characters and different things and whatnot that only comic readers would catch.
I literally had to talk to the Mama Strachosaurus in order to get him in my pack.
I love how he just goes slurps himself into your little backpack. So I watched the MCU movies as a film. I watch them as films and not because I know them from the comics, because I don't read comics. But that said, I'm pretty much up to date on, I think, everything MCU. Because I just made it a thing to just start doing that. So eventually I'll watch an MCU film even if I don't go see it in theaters or right when it streams. But I am looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder. I do want to see that day one, or maybe even day zero, as I call it, the day before it comes out in theaters for everyone, or whatever. Artisan says, now that you think of it, watching Harry Potter, I couldn't get the details at times, but somehow some of it made sense. That's because Harry Potter's logic sometimes is all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
When you start building a world and building like these specific rules and logic points to how the rules and the worlds are supposed to work, after it goes on for a while, you kind of just fucking forget how everything works, and then sometimes you need to say the spells, and then sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just fucking... your mind's just welded to your wand, so you can just flick the fucking wand and it'll know what you want to do. Sometimes you don't even need a fucking spell.
It's so funny though. Every time we watch it, we have something new to say.
Yeah, it's so funny. Melancholy stuff to watch through the Dark World. I'm still wondering why people find that to be one of the worst, not even Thor movies, but MCU movies in general. Because it wasn't bad. It was forgettable, but I wouldn't say it was like awful. Because it was very weird. I do need to watch it again. I've only seen it the one time. And I remember my mom and I tried watching it once when it was still pretty brand new, but we never finished it. So when I was trying to catch up on the rest of the movies I hadn't seen before Phase 4 started, I got back to some of those movies I hadn't touched on, and Dark World was one of them. And it was alright, I guess. The Time Turner can solve everything. Except you're only going to use it once and then never again.
Yeah, only use it for this specific sequence.
For MCU over DC, Jesus Christ, don't get me started with that. I know of Dune. I haven't seen any of those movies.
I think my dad has seen it.
Apparently, Solid recommends doing the prequels first. I mean, you can watch them in that order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onward. But if you want to see how a lot of the hardcore fans had to watch it, or watched it, you know, and kind of where the magic started, you'd probably want to go originals first. it's very, very strange to me that he wrote it in such a way where you had to intentionally start with the originals, and then he would later do the prequels. Imagine if, like, well, no, they are doing that now, even with Harry Potter. I mean, well, not entirely, I guess. How much did George Lucas outline of the originals and the prequels again? Because I think he outlined fucking everything, but chose to do originals
No,
and then
shit.
prequels.
Actually
I think
landed
J.K.
on it,
Rowling
too.
started doing Fantastic Beasts like after Harry Potter, right? It's not like she had a long-term plan necessarily.
Fucking, I don't know. Alright, Mumbo, how about you land on the thing? There we go.
Meanwhile, the new Mario Strikers is awesome.
Thanks for beefing up my small child.
Beefing up my small child. When you find a character you really like that you play in a game where you can level up, that's what you're gonna say. You're like, I'm leveling up. I'm beefing up my small child.
Beefing them up. So, actually, it's really funny that you would say that, because, so, there was this video that I saw yesterday. It's like everything we're losing in the RE4 remake, and it's just, like, parts of the game that's just, like, this is probably not gonna be in the remake. They're just, like, assuming that things like that, like the cheesy, like, humorous dialogue, and then some of the gameplay elements or whatever. But it's just like different parts of the game, and one of the clips that they had in there, it was just it was just Salazar like doing his little laugh. It was just Salazar laughing, and it was just like, yeah, we probably are losing that. And I'm like, no, please, that's the one thing, the most important thing.
Did Han Solo really shoot first?
Where's everyone going?
I'm not gonna...
Bingo? I hope he still says, like, stupid things like that.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
I want Leon to be very lame, like he's supposed to be.
Really lame. Lame fuckboy.
Oh.
All because of an article that spread misinformation on the Ashley upskirt joke.
I don't mean cool, I mean lame. Like, he's trying to be cool, but he's like, what the hell? He's so not. I love it.
I'm ready for solid. See, now, we can take this one in two ways. Either solid saying lame, you mean cool, as in, well, wait, do you think he's cool, and you're just saying he's lame? Or he's trying to do that opposite of what your opinion is thing, where he's like, no, he's a cool character, and that makes me wonder, and
I don't even
this
know.
just makes me wonder if Solid thinks that other characters like Bayonetta or Dante from Devil May Cry are cool, because they're really not. They try way too hard. I want to see if those are the kinds of characters that Solid likes, like legitimately. I do like all the Star Wars movies, I just don't like the new trilogy. Then you don't like all the Star Wars movies. There's a huge portion that you don't like. That you prefer not to watch ever again, probably. I just realized Banjo wearing yellow shorts. It's a staple. I still remember Banjo wearing blue pants. I don't think he's ever once worn blue pants, not even in the early Project Dream shit. Or that super hella beta version of Banjo. He was still wearing yellow shorts there too. That's the Mandela effect shit right there. I'm curious, has Banjo ever worn blue pants? Blue pants Banjo. No, can't say he's ever worn blue pants.
Just type in Banjo blue pants.
Well, I did. If you only type in those 3 words, you just get a bunch of generic fucking like real life men in pants. So I had to put Banjo-Kazooie blue pants, and no, I don't see anything. To my knowledge, Banjo's only ever worn yellow pants. Gaming mysteries. Did Banjo ever wear blue pants? Methinks not.
Methinks
Someone did fan art of Banjo without any clothes on though, so that's something I had to see. There's nothing NSFW about it. It's just really weird that they were like, let's draw him without pants.
You're probably just thinking of his backpack.
Maybe. What colorful fan art do we have here? The Jinjos look fucking weird in Nuts and Bolts. Ninjas are weird, right?
Jinjos are weird, right? Welcome to Pizza Hut. Let me get some pizza.
I want to know if anyone out there is like, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is a very engaging experience.
Banjo-Kazooie
so
Nuts and Bolts is my favorite Banjo game ever, and this is why.
Better than Kazooie and Tooie. What would you do if they said that? What would you do if someone out there was like, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo Nuts and Bolts are good, but Tooie's not that great? What would you do?
I would not listen to their shitty opinion.
Would you stuff a Jiggy down their throat?
Yeah.
Would you tie their shoelaces together without them knowing? So, word of caution, never click on anything that's just Wumba, because it just leads to all kinds of stuff that you don't need to see.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
I didn't even, it's not like I typed her name in on the fucking thing, it's just said, oh, there's a silly little image of her from Nuts and Bolts, and then I clicked it, and I was like, oh. Oh, no, sorry, not that one, not that one. It was an artwork, a piece of artwork someone did of her and Mumbo, like, looking all, like, mean at each other. I was like, what a silly little image, and then I clicked on it, and I was like, oh.
Somebody on Twitter already did a thing where, they're just like, they posted, like, Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, like the fucking GBA game or whatever it was.
French's Revenge?
Yeah, that one. And they're just like, ah yes, Banjo games, the only ones. And I was like, alright.
Banjo Pilot?
Yeah, Banjo Pilot. It's like the only ones, and I'm like, alright. And so I looked at the comments, and they're just like, someone was just like, oh, you don't like Tooie, huh? And they're just like, Tooie killed my family. And I'm just like, are you like...
What?
Jesus Christ.
I was playing Banjo-Tooie in my diapers on the floor at a young age of 10 when my mother walked in and then had a heart attack right in front of me, so I associate Tooie with bad memories now.
What the hell?
Wait, can we rewind to the part where you were wearing diapers at the age of 10? No.
At the young age of 60.
I want somebody to exist in this world where they have been cut off from all sources of internet connectivity, but all they have with them in terms of video games is just a Game Boy Advance SP. So the only way they've ever been introduced to like Crash, Mario, Sonic, Spyro, Banjo is just through the GBA games. And they're like, my favorite game of the Crash series is Crash Purple, and my favorite Spyro is Season of Flame, or Attack of the Rhinox.
That's not what I'm putting.
Banjo Pilot is the best video game ever made. Sonic, whatever GBA Sonic people like, or don't like even.
You asshole.
Banjo Pilot. And they have no idea that, you know, these were all console things that started years ago before then. Miharu, you fucking high? Can you give me your best, like, do your like, I'm fucking appalled that this is your opinion, are you serious? But say, are you fucking high?
Are you fucking high?
No, I didn't have as much energy as I wanted.
Well, like, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Sammy, hello. Do you think there actually could have been a real Banjo 3 being made?
Probably.
I don't know. I'd like to think so, but we had a discussion about that in the last stream. We were like, who would even make it, and what would it even be like, and would it live up to the hype that everyone's wanted for it? And that could be with anything that's highly anticipated. I mean, hell, even again today, Mario Strikers Battle League came out. People have been wanting it for years, but there have been some opinions on it. Same thing with if a Rayman 4 ever came out. Same thing if Half-Life 3 ever comes out.
Yes, like, I want Banjo 3 for the GameCube, that's it.
I want them to make it for the GameCube specifically. You can't get it on any other console.
Oh, of course, the next level is Scrawny Industries.
Oh, yay. Diddy Kong Racing is DS is the only Banjo game.
I keep forgetting that this level comes so early.
Is Conker pantsless or does he wear red pants? He's pantsless in the original game and in Project Spark, but I think in the remake, he does wear pants. I think they're blue though. I want to say they're blue. Yes, they are blue. He wears the blue pants. Or are they green? Wait, are they green? Oh, no, my bad. They're green, I think. He wears green. Yeah, they're green. He wears green pants. Not red, to my knowledge. Project Spark had a really cool art style, and the way Conker looked in that style, I would like to see like a new Conker with that particular art style. He had a really nice look to him there. It was very stylized, based off the original game.
There we go. I got a Jinjo as a multiplayer character. Didn't need that.
From an alternate Mandela effect universe where I remember video game design's wrong, but the rest of the world history is the same. Korra was green in like the original game, right? No.
No.
In early concepts, yes, but not in the actual game proper.
You live in a universe where everything was the design it was going to be before it was changed.
I think we came up with a scenario like that. I was like, what would you do if like Banjo really was just in Project Dream and Sparrow was called Pete and he was green and Crash was Willy Wombat and Sonic was what, Mr. Needle Mouse or something like that?
Oh my god.
And he had a human girlfriend and the Mario designs, the early designs for like Mario and Pauline and Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong arcade game were the designs they stuck with. Pretty funny. The game The Quarry? No. What a Braven. I think they also considered a red color palette for Sparrow. Did they? I can't remember. I know there's a red. There are cheat codes where you can turn different colors, but in some of the early games, but and in Reignited, but did they actively go with a red? I don't think they might have considered it, but green was a very close. Like that was like what he would have been if they didn't go with purple. If they didn't go, oh, no shit, green character on the green grass is gonna look very not good.
It's gonna look very not cool, man.
I like how it was the complete opposite. Yeah, with Crash and with Sparrow. With Sparrow, that decision of, oh, this character being this color and this environment being this color is going to clash, let's change the character. And for Crash, it was, oh, let's just scrap this level concept altogether, because there was a lava level that was supposed to be. Well, because there was a lava level that was supposed to be in Crash 1, but they cut it because orange Crash against the orange lava wasn't going to look good. But instead of changing Crash's color, they just nixed the whole level entirely. I find that pretty funny. I wonder if Sonic went through any different colors before they settled on blue. What's the fucking in-universe comic reason for him being blue? Like, he was originally like brown or something, but then some bullshit happened with Eggman and he turned blue or something. I don't even remember. Does anyone ever... Wait, I'm gonna look that up. Brown Sonic the Hedgehog. What the fuck does that look like?
Oh my god, what happened? Oh no.
What happened?
What in to the game. It just fucking shit itself. Holy crap.
Whoa! Whoa! When's the last time you saved?
I didn't.
Oh.
Happened? I don't even know what happened. Like,
I mean, it is in 64. Sometimes games will just glitch out for no reason. You're gonna have to probably take the card out. Oh, it auto saves. Okay, I forgot about that.
Are you sure?
That's what Melancholy says.
The reset button doesn't work on this thing.
Well, Banjo's now in the P level. Sonic had a design where he was a white rabbit. Fucking really? Oh, I suppose brown Sonic does kind of exist. That's fucking weird. Wait, did they like try to make him like a canon character, or did they like try to make him a different character? Oh no, they fucking really did. For a time in the comics, he was brown. Oh, that's fucking weird.
Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on.
Brown Sonic. Oh, that's fucking... That looks like poo-poo. That's weird.
There we go. The system just wasn't turning on.
That's weird. I mean, I've had issues like that too, with like the Wii or like the PS1 or 2, where sometimes it'll just randomly crash out of nowhere.
I have never had that ever.
You've never had that? You're fucking lucky.
Not with the N64.
Yeah, the game. Well, that's surprising.
Okay, how many do I have? Okay, I have 35. Alright, so it did save. Good.
Yeah, Melancholy said you should be fine. You might have to just activate the train station again. Oh yeah, there was Blue Bowser. I forgot about that. Or he looked more like an ox or whatever. But if you watch the Game Theory episode, that might just be a completely different character or whatever. A separate character from Bowser. What about Bowsette? What about her? She doesn't exist. Well, Vic and I were making a joke about that. We were saying, like, why don't they make Bowsette canon or make whoever else? There was some other cut character, or not even a cut character, it was like a fan character. Make so-and-so canon. Hire fans, lol.
Hire fans, lol.
Or that character that people made up out of seeing an upside-down Eggman. And they were like, that looks like it could be a whole separate character, and they made a little girl out of it. And it's like she's his niece or something.
Huh.
Why is it always a niece? How come it's never like a bratty younger sister or a daughter? It's always a niece.
Yeah, you're right. Well, actually, like, yeah, it could be a sister. I'm surprised they don't do sister more often. Because like they could do that. I'm usually one to do that with OCs actually. I think. Oh no, I got the button already. Okay, so train station's good. It's open.
Nice.
I think. Oh, daughter. I think people don't like to do daughter because it implies like that. It's like it implies the character fucked, and people don't want to think about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, I was about to say that implies, for example, like Cortex has some siblings somewhere and they fucked, and now Cortex is left with Nina. Sophie points. On. This is very rare for me. I've gotten a request. Sophie Points says, Mark, I'm having a horrible day with finals. Can you do your Hermie voice to cheer me up?
Oh my god. Please.
Well, I mean, there's Hermie, but do you mean Elf Boss?
No, do a scene with both.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, just do a little skit.
Okay, what should the skit be about?
I don't know. I forgot Sophie really likes the Elf Boss and Herbie bits that we do.
Give me a scenario. Okay, she means Elf Boss. Give me a scenario, and I'll make up something silly around it. Not like a whole thing, just give me like a prompt, and I'll... Yeah, that's what I meant. Give me a prompt, and I'll make a scenario out of it. That's what I meant.
Okay.
If she can't think of anything, then Aaron, you think of something.
Shit.
Well, we did pirate practice.
Yeah, we did pirate practice. They're arguing about whether Banjo-Tooie is a good game.
Whether or not Banjo-Tooie is a good game. Let's see. Hermie, what are you playing? Playing Banjo-Tooie. That game's shit though. You hear that? Hermie likes to play Banjo-Tooie. Was that good?
I'm sad now.
Why? He doesn't like Banjo-Tooie?
Boss doesn't like Banjo-Tooie.
Why don't you play the superior game, Nuts and Balls?
Oh, wait.
He turns around slowly. What? That fucking game? Oh, just play it classic, play it basic. Why weren't you at elf practice? Why weren't he at pirate practice?
Arg, why weren't he at pirate practice?
Arg! He's really into it. He shows up with a little pirate hat and an eye patch and a peg leg. Little hook hand.
Hi. Hi. Oh, yeah, let's split up first.
You go, ahoy!
Hi.
Ahoy! I didn't hear the ah part, so that I thought you just said hi, and I'm like, that was a little weird.
Hi.
I've never heard you just go hi before. You should be playing the true superior banjo game, Banjo Pilot. You know, I would like to track down the Banjo GBA games at some point. And I still want the Klonoa games as well, the GBA ones. I have them digitally, but I don't have them physically. So Crash lost his car keys, apparently. Yeah, and they took a photograph of him at night. And he was
he looks like Bigfoot.
He was an unidentifiable creature. I can focus on homework now that I'm not depressed anymore. I'm glad I could help in a very weird, silly way.
Okay, hold on. I want to hatch this egg. Kazooie, please get on the egg. Kazooie!
Hatch the fucking egg. She was like, I don't feel like it. I was telling Victor while we were going to GameStop to pick up Mario Strikers today, I was like, what would you do if you were driving and you saw him crash in his little cart just driving alongside you? Kazooie, now's your chance. Eat him.
he's making turtle sex noises. He's going.
Actually, I can't go that. I can't go higher than that. I think so. Banjo Pilot was supposed to be Diddy Kong Pilot before they changed it. Yeah, I think so. You've gotten so many jiggies.
Now I
Gotten
have
so
enough
many
to
digs.
attempt the next challenge.
The next challenge. I usually spin into the baby turtle, and Miharu does a light chop.
I mean, well, that's because I was just standing. I was already standing next to him, so I just had to go boom. Like I just had to press the button instead of running toward him and going. Woo!
Can you do your best Kazooie impression? No one's asking you, just me.
Yeah, actually, I really like doing Kazooie impressions. Her spin like this. When she spits eggs.
Is that the baby one where it goes?
What?
Is that the baby cry or the baby cough? Hold on, I gotta hear that again.
The fire one. And the grenade. And the ice one.
Yeah, that's the classic one. Can you do a Kazooie quote if she actually spoke English? says Melancholy. Yeah, I like her little like chirps in her dialogue.
And then what she sounds like here.
little Kazoo. Do you hate it when people ship Kazooie with Banjo? I was hoping someone would ask this question because I think one of the actual Rare devs said that they've canonically had sex.
That's fine. I don't care. They can do whatever they want.
I don't want to see art of it, but
I don't want to see art of it either, but they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, the fact that it just doesn't seem. It's a very bizarre thing to just say. To just put that out there because like, wouldn't their personalities clash that much to where they just that shit wouldn't work? Banjo doesn't seem like he even knows what sex is. The same thing with for those who ship Crash and Pasadena. It's like they're complete opposites. Crash just loves the adventure and he's dumb as shit, and
yes.
Pasadena's just Well, I mean there is that, yes, but Pasadena's personality more so shouts that. Sex, yes, she's just super fucking horned up 24/7. So it's like, how would that even logically work? Crash wouldn't know what to do. I don't think Pasadena would have the patience to show him. You have a good English voice for her. For Kazoople. Okay, there you go. That's all you're getting of Kazooie speaking English. What I mean is, exactly what I mean. I mean, it's very straightforward. Banjo is just kind of like he's not too smart, but he loves adventure. I mean, same thing with like I said, Crash and Pasadena. Like, well, sort of. In terms of Crash and Banjo, like Banjo's like not super smart, but he just, the next going on adventures, Kazooie is like insanely cynical of everything ever, and has like no patience for bullshit. How do those two fuck? I think it kind of speaks for itself past that.
Listen, Kazooie seems like the type who'd listen. Kazooie's probably pretty horny. I'm just saying.
Like, for Banjo?
No, just in general.
In general. Like, if she had to get attracted to anyone in the universe, in the Banjo universe, that they've come across, like, who the fuck even would logically, like, be appropriate for her? I feel you'd have to find someone equally cynical. Or someone who's willing to put up with it and doesn't care. Who, like, thinks that being cynical is, like, attractive or something. So I'm sure that's, like, a thing.
I have an OC. I think I've told you about him, Kingfisher. He likes Kazooie.
You might have, yeah.
He's kind of he's a little bit flamboyant. So
well, I was gonna say
one would probably think he is gay, but he likes Kazooie.
I was gonna say, like, how do you have his personality worked out? Is it like I was saying? Is it? It could be neither of these, but would it fall more so under being equally as cynical, like matching her cynicism, then she's like into that, or like he's willing to just put up with her cynicism and
no,
he's into
he's
that?
just willing to put up with her, and she probably just kind of likes that, and she's just like, all right, let's do it.
She can be rough and he doesn't care. Is this putting anyone off in the chat? That would be your time to leave.
Kazooie being horny is something that I never thought I'd talk about, but here we are.
It's funny. I don't understand when people... How much you want to bet that a lot of y'all in the chat that are like, ew, fucking whatever, ew, probably made silly little dumb sex jokes when you were like 7 or 10.
Probably do now.
And still do now. Yeah, like why do you get ew when people do it now? What's the difference? There's no difference.
Oh, you rude.
What if they get fucked? And you said this when you were like 8, but then you're 28 and you're like, ew, what if you Banjo-Kazooie having sex?
What if you put the peen in the vagina?
The pee-pee in the vagina. Put the peenie in the vagina.
Listen, Kazooie and Kingfisher, like, you know, having sex would be like, she'd be like, slap me in the face! And be like, and be like a wimpy little boy.
Won't that hurt you? Yes, exactly, do it! I live for the pain. I think pain fetish is a real thing, though.
It is.
People really want to be hurt. That again, not king shaming, but that's super not a thing ever. I hate pain.
Kazooie is kinky. You can tell just by looking at her.
An Arab porno name. What, put the peenie in the vagini? Banjo-Vagini.
Peenie vagini.
Banjo-Peenie and its sequel, Banjo-Vagini.
So funny.
Sorry, it's way funnier to me than it should have been. Banjo-Vagini. Banjo's a nice boy that gets dominated by Kazooie. Yeah, probably. Well, no, he actually inflicts more pain onto her. No, and she probably is into that actually, because he uses her as a machine gun.
Yeah,
and
he uses her as a gun. She's
She's
so into all of this.
He like slams her onto the ground, as an attack.
No pain, no game.
No. Not for me in real life, IRL.
Oh
If
yeah,
you
slams
slapped
her.
me and that was...
He slams
No,
her
if
into
you...
the ground.
Okay.
I forgot
He
about
does
that.
do that.
I never use that because I don't like hurting her like that.
Not in IRL though. If you straight up slapped me and thought it was kinky, I'd start crying probably. Well, like, not crying, but I'd be like really, really offended. I'd be like, why would you do that? It's not even funny, let alone sexy. You know, while Banjo's getting smashed. They were in Smash Brothers. Banjo gonna smash Wumba. Oh no.
Okay, there's a couple things I have to do.
Let's not bring Wumba back into this. Ha! New headcanon. Kazooie spitting and farting out eggs was a form of birth control. Think about it.
Think about it. It's good, right?
Think about it real good. But I suppose people are into that as well, clashing personalities as a couple, like a couple comprised of two people who have very, very clashing personalities. As I suppose people out there are into the idea of, like, again, Crash in Pasadena. And Crash is a little dum-dum who thinks it's icky, but she's super into it.
There were people who, I forgot the name of their channel, but, like, they would do, like, the Let's Plays or whatever, and they shipped Banjo and Coco.
That's a very I've never heard that pairing before. That's
It's
very
interesting, and I was like, that's kind of cute, though.
I think it'd be endearing up until if she were to ever be like, you know, you kind of remind me of my brother, and then I'd be like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you kind of remind me of, oh god, never mind.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, there are people who do ship Crash and Coco, and I'm like, I don't know about that one. Because it was kinky, and Banjo only does it because he's too nice to say no. Probably.
It's true.
Isn't that just speed pregnancy, though? Speed pregnancy. Sammy's into the idea of Banjo and Coco. I don't think in a shipping sense, more in a friend sense. I've heard a lot of people do like Tails and Coco because they're both smart. Like I think I'm not a shipper, obviously, myself, but if I think were to be, I'd probably like focus on personalities being a little similar, or at least having similar interests. That probably just stems from real life, I suppose. Tails isn't smart, just lucky.
Just lucky.
Oh jeez. I mean, I don't think they, yeah, well, okay, well then clearly Melancholy you've missed. To be fair, I thought Coco was Crash's girlfriend or best friend when I first played 2 in Warps. You clearly missed the part where she calls him Big Brother.
Yeah.
She legitimately says, that means you skipped the beginning numerous times of Crash 2. She literally says, make yourself useful, Big Brother.
Or you just thought it was a very weird term of endearment.
Or you thought it was Tana somehow. A lot of people did mistake Coco for Tana. I didn't, but I've heard stories that people have mistook Coco for Tana, like initially when they started playing Crash 2. But then the further going on, of course. I mean, you don't even really... No one ever calls Coco by name until Crash 3.
And look, it's Coco.
He's Coco. Coco's a cutie. Oh, I've seen MCU fans ship Rocket Raccoon with Tony Stark. That's interesting. I did because the games weren't mine when I played them, so it was whenever they were in the file when I played. Oh man. So without that context, you're just playing Crash 2 blind and Coco keeps popping up and you're like, well, who's this girl head that keeps popping up?
This girl head.
You have no idea who she is. She's an enigmatic figure. With no context as to why she's there.
Help me.
Who's the girl? Help me! She's threatening my existence by being here. I don't know who she is. I don't trust her. So Gadget and the Fly. Yeah, there you go. That was something that they, you know... I wonder if that was a jab at shippers. I forget his name. What's that little fly character's name from Chip and Dale? Did you hear about that, Aaron?
No.
Well, first off, how much do you even know of Rescue Rangers? Was that not really a thing? Oh, because they were all just these little characters, right? But then, like, in the fucking movie, because it's everyone's life outside of the show, where are they, like, 30 or 20 or how many ever years later? And, I guess Gadget and that little fly character were, like, they were just little partners, like, friends, little partners in the show, but then in the universe of the film, they, like, got together after the show. And people were like, what?
Weird.
So that's just the movie's canon? Because I said, I'm gonna assume that's never a thing in the fucking show. In the actual show. There's the show that exists in real life, then there's the movie's version of the show, where it's still the show, but they're always the characters themselves or actors referencing when they were on the show. It's very fucking weird. $1 million bought every time you load up a game, it turns into a random game in existence. Do you accept the money? Yeah, probably. Well, first off, yes, because I've played so many games, and that doesn't mean that, you know... I own a lot of games, but I'm not like a serious, like uber serious collector. Because there are crazy motherfucking collectors out there that have like huge, like rooms full of games and shit for just different consoles and whatever.
Damn,
but I wouldn't be opposed to booting a singular game up. Like if it was a blank ass cart or a blank ass disc, but it would just like, just a random game would load up every time you put it in like a console. That'd be kind of interesting actually, because I'd be willing to see like which game would pop up. And then if it was one I knew, I'd be like, oh, I'm having a great time. I get Coco and Tana mixed up too sometimes. Which is which again? I'll let you figure that one out. Also, there's Google. You just look it up.
There we go.
Tana's the hot one. Coco's the cute one.
Odd one.
At this point, if people don't know who Tana is, that's just sad. They've been pushing her a lot lately, which is really, really good. Gadget canonically gave birth to 43 maggots and counting.
Oh my god.
Doesn't Coco have a crush in the games? No, but there was always that weird little thing with Engine and like tag team
That's
racing.
true.
I don't know if that was just an endearing little opinion of hers she had of him, or if that really did mean that she kind of liked him. I don't know. There's also Engine's offhanded fucking comments about her being delicious.
Yeah.
You take that for what it's worth. Take that to mean whatever you want it to mean. Yeah. Oh, trust me, people have. Precious! I'm in Precious! I'm gonna eat her. Watch! Crash Twitter, both are hot. Listen, just don't go back in time and ask young me about that. My cousin used to ship Coco and Crunch. I mean, they're not directly related, but, I mean,
I ship Crunch in Pasadena.
See, that makes sense. That's a good one. See, that's really funny. That's really funny, Melancholy, because there's I mean, if you look at, you have to move the camera in such a way in Mind Over Mutant at the very beginning, because Crunch is looking at one of those fucking like what are they? The magazines with the little like flip out things.
Yeah.
But it's of Coco, and it's like what? It's just her render. It's just her like character model. It's like a basic render of her. It's like one of the promo renders.
Not really liking it.
And it's like, what? Why'd you do that? But then I couldn't talk too much when she said shenanigans and did the little hip wiggle, and I was like, okay, never mind. All's forgiven.
Shenanigans.
I was like, you got me there, game. You win this round. See ya, Jordan. People, I got used to the one too. I thought it was a pretty nice pairing of Ami and Crunch. A lot of people were doing that because they're both strong.
They're both strong.
He could spar with her.
Okay, so hold on.
She'd probably spray paint tattoos onto his metal arm. That'd be kind of funny. We have Tana for Crash, Pauline for Mario, and Madonna. Oh, that was her name. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Madonna.
Yeah, I was thinking like actual Madonna. I'm like Sonic and Madonna. What the fuck? And I was like, oh wait, that's what she was gonna be named.
Sonic and Madonna.
Yeah, I was like, talk about a weird pairing. What's next, Gex and Lady Gaga?
That would happen.
Yeah, there was a really good.
He already didn't Gex. He already fucked the live action chick from the third game.
He did, yes, he did. Also, I read that she was apparently a Playboy bunny girl or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. No, yeah, Silver brought up something interesting too. Yeah, there was a. It went absolutely nowhere, but there was a small little thing for a little bit with Toph and Sokka from Last Airbender. It was not with them directly, mind you. It's that one little classic scene where Suki saves her from drowning and she thinks it's Sokka.
Yeah.
So people didn't know what to think. Like, well, is this a gay moment or not?
Wait a minute. But if it's not gay, how will I live?
Cause she like kissed her on the cheek or something,
yeah.
And she was all like cuddling up with her, and she's like, "No, I'm actually Suki," and she's like, "Oh, you can let me drown now."
Oh, I don't even care then.
Video game mascots with tall girlfriends seem to be an old trend. Don't forget, even outside of games, don't forget Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Which is what inspired Crash and Tawna.
Yeah.
It probably inspired most of them, to be honest.
Okay, wait, that's train station.
Yeah, the short boyfriend, tall girlfriend thing's okay.
Here we go.
Obviously, Miharu's shorter than me, so I am one for tall boyf and small girlf. So I think that's a little cuter, to be honest. I heard it's implied Toph and Sokka did the deed in Korra.
What?
No, they kind of said that she was with a few boys.
Yeah, it's
I don't think that was something, because I watched Korra, so it's not like I don't know. I'm trying to remember. She was with a few guys. I don't think they implied she was with Sokka at one point, but I don't remember fully, to be honest. So yeah, they brought back that human idea for Sonic, and it was Sonic 06.
Sonic 06.
Princess Elise. Everyone's favorite character. In one game alone, she got kidnapped more times than Peach has in like maybe 5 games.
My god.
She's just always taken. Keep grabbing her with those weird mechanical hands.
Looks like this seat's taken.
Why'd you say that like Pauly Shore?
Because it's a vine.
Do the Pauly Shore thing.
It's just me.
It's gonna be a new one now, because I like the way you say it. It's really funny. I mean, yeah, Toph did like Sokka, and Sokka was oblivious to it. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, they kind of left it up in the air almost, it seems, because they didn't really put a whole lot of focus on it. Trust me, when they try to put focus on a thing, they would put focus on a thing. They put a lot of focus with Aang and Katara, and don't even get me started on the season 1 love triangle in Korra. Don't even fucking get me started.
Korra's weird, right?
God, that show was so divisive for a lot of people. I do like it. I think it's a fantastic show, but
I liked it. I thought it was really good. I thought
fucking
season 3 is amazing.
Season 3 is fucking awesome. I do like
season 3 is
a lot.
so good, and then it just gets weird.
Then you got a giant fucking mech at the end of the fucking show. Giant ass mech. That's a robot. Fucking Zahir. He was a really good villain.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Sokka and Suki were like the thing. But you can still have, you can still have the couple, but then you can still have someone who like still kind of secretly crushes on someone from that couple. And it's not really like elaborated on too much, or not so much in the foreground, you know, it's kind of in the back.
Yeah.
Was it implied that
poison clouds?
Oh jeez. Was it implied that Sokka died by the time Korra happens, because you only really see him in a flashback once and that's it?
Yeah.
You see everyone else. Everyone else is alive and old. But not Sokka. You see Zuko, you see Katara, Toph. Aang had to die so that way Korra could be the next Avatar. But,
yeah,
you know.
that's true. He had to die. He was forced to die.
It was his destiny to die. Well, one thing's for certain, I'm really excited for whatever Avatar Studios has cooking up, because they've got a theatrical film and a show that they're working on currently. It was a whole ass studio made just specifically so they can do more Avatar stuff. Because that world is so expansive. I feel that both the show proper, you know, Avatar Last Airbender, and Korra just scrape the surface of what's possible in that world, because there are also the graphic novels. There's I think like just full-on novels as well. Like my friend Chase is a huge Avatar fan, so he's got oh sorry, that was really funny the way, because we just tumbled down. That was really funny.
That's what she does.
She tumbles. My friend Chase is a huge ass Avatar fan, so he has most of those books and graphic novels and whatnot. He's the one who bought me for my birthday, and I think for yeah, that little tumble animation is really fucking funny. It was my birthday and maybe Christmas of like the same year. This is about a year or two back. No, about 2 or 3 years back. He got me the full complete series on DVD of Last Airbender, and then later of Korra. Yeah, exactly. That's what everyone's consensus seems to be, that Korra was good, but not as good as Avatar. Which makes sense. But at the same time, you have to also understand it's not just random decisions that the showrunners made for the characters and the direction that the characters and story would go in. It was also just the way the show was marketed and advertised, because like I was trying to say, the executives at Nickelodeon like completely fucked over the creators and all that. And that kind of control over the series and whatever, and that kind of just manhandling of the series is what led them to like, it's essentially what led them to do Avatar Studios, to create that whole fucking thing. So they can have full control over, because they were also going to do that. The original creators of Last Airbender were going to work on that live action show for Netflix, but then they eventually, the creators split with the rest of the team that were doing that project, and then they formed Avatar Studios. And then a bunch of info about the show started to come out, not leak, but get revealed, like the storyline and the character changes to their backstories, and it just got weird, and it is different from the main show, and I don't know. Some of the casting at least looks better than the casting from Shyamalan's film, but the story this time around is what might take the hit and get people to go, this is fucking weird, because it's not going to be the same. But did it actually happen in Silver? I remember Sokka's death between Last Airbender and Korra being more than just implied. So was it actually confirmed that he died? Because I don't know. I don't know. I've never read the comics or those in between things. No, okay, if you didn't have Chi, you would die a lot. I mean, she's also intentionally just jumping into like stuff like that, just so that way, you know, she can. It's not that she's trying to stay on, and yeah, it's not she's trying to stay on and she just keeps falling. I know she's doing that on purpose. Yeah, exactly. And was going to be a foster child. Oh wait, does it have elements of like the modern world in it? Oh no, I don't even remember that. I just remember that like some of the backstories were a bit different. Like Katara was bullied at school or some shit. It's like, what? This is like Clifford the Big Red Dog. We were talking about that in the last stream.
What the hell?
Live action Clifford. I mean, Elizabeth was bullied as a kid in school. When was it ever the focus of the show? Never, I'll tell you. The Banjo double jump? I mean, you don't have the double jump yet, do you?
No. Also, it's not a yet thing. Banjo doesn't get a double jump.
So wait, what are they referring? What is Arrow referring to?
Banjo, I have no idea. There's no such thing as a Banjo double jump in my
Because when I asked you that, you were like, "No, I don't." And I was like, "Okay."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see Wumba and Mumbo being a thing? I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Because she hates him.
Jump.
So, totally.
Jump, pack, spin, jump is his double jump.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, there we go. See, you do that. But I just don't use it. There's no reason to use it, though.
Well, I understand their version of the Industrial Revolution, Silver. I mean, that much is clear. It was only a 70-year or so time skip, I think, or somewhere between 50 and 60 years, probably, or 70. I mean, 50 to 70 years, because that would make Katara like in her fucking like 80s or something.
Yeah. Actually, is kind of fun to use that. I just don't have any reason to use it. It's like I just get.
And Claudia says, faster travel, higher jumps. I didn't even know there was a glitch. When you said double jump, I thought it was real.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was confused.
Yeah. See a liquid ferret. Ferret's gonna go take a nap. Yeah, no. They did give a realistic time skip for Avatar between Last Airbender and Korra. And it was a natural progression in terms of the world as well, with, you know, metal benders becoming more plentiful, banding a whole police system around it. The Industrial Revolution. As firebenders learned how to use electricity more, and when that happened, they started powering machines and factories and whatnot. That's what Mako does in the beginning of the series.
Yeah, I thought some of the like the new bending was really cool, like the fucking lava bending. Like, what the hell is that shit? That's like it's like a mix of like fire and earth.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about, but I know you will. One of the projects that I'm doing that I've told you a lot about and shared with you. I mean, you've helped me with a lot of stuff for it, but the one with elemental stuff. Yeah, if you've read through my little document that I sent you, there's a lot of inspiration from Avatar in that aspect of just having like all these different kinds of like depending on the region that certain characters could be found in, and just their backstories, where they grew up. In the world, like, that does influence the way they use their powers. So by an extension, in gameplay, it makes them different. So it's not just, oh, here are like 5 fire characters, they all shoot fireballs from their hands. Like, no, they're gonna be using fire in different ways. And it makes sense for gameplay and for a story because of where they grew up or whatever. And it's more like evolutionary or such, or something in Avatar and Korra. But I feel, well, even then, not even so much so in that regard, because even you've got fucking Azula, who has blue fire, because she trained to get her fire that fucking concentrated. Also, her name's a pun, Azul, which is blue in Spanish.
Huh. Wow, I didn't actually put that together.
One thing. Go ahead.
What? Hold on. Why is lightning a type of firebending? It's because fires can start. They can like electrical fires. You know, like
lightning is still concentrated heat in a way.
Yeah, it is. It is heat. Lightning can start fire. And like.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like it all goes together. It's more like lightning can start fire rather than fire can start lightning. But
it's just concentrating the heat that much into, you know, because lightning bolts are fast. It's like you still get burnt when you get when you get shot. That's one thing, but you can get, you know, burnt if it hits you enough, or if it hits you like that concentrated enough.
Yeah.
That's how people die from lightning. You get like burned to a crisp. It's just concentrated heat in that aspect.
Deo is here.
He says boha.
Gah, abaha, abuhu.
Boha. You should have said bahuts. So it's like butts.
Bahuts?
But what's up? How have your spiral runs been going? I caught a few of them recently. They were really good. What was I gonna say? That was one thing I really liked too about just the world building in Avatar and Korra, or the naming conventions. Like, you can tell where someone's from by like how their name is spelled and what letters are specifically used in their name.
Yeah, I thought it was just like the letters that were in their name.
So like Katara, Sokka, they have like very hard sounding consonants and stuff. You have Zuko, Azula.
They all have Z's.
Sozin. But see, and then that's how you know when characters are significant in another way, because then you have Iroh, and that's a more.
Yeah.
It's not as concentrated and hard of a name as the rest of them, and that's really interesting to me.
That's the way to get on top of there. How's the way to get on top of the other thing?
Sakakaka.
Sakakaka. Jamarama.
Oh,
there we
yeah,
go.
I do like the naming
do that.
conventions.
Just do the double jump. I wonder if I remember how to get to Welder. I remember I have to do a lot of shit in order to do it.
No. Not getting a pun on blue in Spanish, that's racist somehow. But how is not understanding a joke in a different language racist? That just means you don't understand the joke. Oh boy.
Yes, AG. Yes, Silver. We know. We are aware. We are aware that situation is long past. It has been dealt with.
Hey, quick, save the stream by saying something funny. Put fucking all caps. I want David to put fucking all caps and then just leave. Well, I want you to stick around, but I know that's what you usually do. You'll just say something funny and then leave. So if you had to say anything else funny, I'd want you to say fucking all caps. What would you rather have, a Banjo-Kazooie TV show or a Battletoads TV show? I mean, fucking Banjo, obviously.
Banjo?
I don't know Battletoads well enough, and they had a new game recently that felt kind of like a show with the cutscenes. They were animated well enough. Banjo-Kabanji. Banjo-Vagini. You put the peony in the vagini.
You take the moon and you take the sun.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh. I really like that one intro of Sun and Moon. The one that sounds like a fucking like 90s hip hop R&B song. Stay slow. I've been lurking this whole stream, but I'm here. Yay. Oh, did they really try making a Battletoads cartoon? I don't remember that. What game would you try from outside your comfort zone? Now, see, that's a legitimate question right there. What game have you ever eyed before that you would probably never actually play, but you would probably want to give a shot at some point? Of a genre that you don't know very well, or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it is a broad question, and it does require some thinking, so we can't exactly have an answer right away, you know?
I don't know, because usually I wouldn't try games like that because I don't tend to like games that I don't like.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know how else to say that.
Kind of hard to play a game I don't like if I don't like it. Don't worry, just have the internet bully you into playing it, like they did me. Well, it's not actual bullying, but don't worry. Let's play let's do a dual race stream to race to the end of a game, and then you'll lose, and then you got to play a game you don't like.
It just pops me out. Okay.
For her, that's a harder question. For me, it would require some thought as well. Yeah, I do remember the Bubsy pilot. Sammy said, no, not Sammy, Jace said they made a pilot for a Battletoads cartoon, but it never got picked up. I don't even remember that, to be honest. Artisan says JRPG. Are there any JRPGs that you've seen that you think look interesting, but you'd never play? Because that could be your answer right there. That if you had to try a game at your comfort zone,
in that
it would
case,
be...
I think a lot of them, like, kind of... I don't know. I mean, some of them look interesting, I guess. But... I mean, the new One Piece one looks good.
Yeah, so I said in my stream, I was like, man, even though it's got like these otherly elements to it, it's still like a walk around and do stuff kind of game. I figured you'd probably still like that. With me, I mean, that's a funny thing. I mean, I do have a comfort zone, but I have tried stuff outside of it. I have tried shooters like Call of Duty and stuff, and I have tried. I remember as a kid, I didn't really understand it too much because I was a little tiny fucking kid. But when I was like always playing demo stuff on my PS Underground demo discs, I did have an affinity for Legend of Dragoon for a little while there. I never bought the game, the full game myself. I don't like turn-based RPG games like that. Like, you're never gonna catch me playing a Final Fantasy game or anything of that sort. The only other real turn-based stuff I ever enjoyed to some degree because of how quick and fast-paced it was something like Pokemon or something like Mario and Luigi. And even then, because they're built around that's the kind of game they're supposed to be. But even then, if I want to play a Mario game where I'm beating up enemies, I want to jump on enemies' heads or spin into them or some shit. I don't want to like wait for them to attack, wait for them to attack. Or I'd have to play with somebody else, like my brother or one of my friends, like Chase or somebody, because playing it by myself, it's not going to hold my attention for too long. If I played a JRPG that's turn-based with like a friend, and we made fun of it and try to legitimately think stuff through together to get through stuff and through fights, it might be more interesting, but I would never play it, I think, play those kinds of games by myself.
Yeah.
So JRPGs, I think, would be my answer. Something like Legend of Dragoon, or it's maybe like, I don't know, I don't have a specific game in mind, because even outside of Call of Duty, I did try a game called Time Shift. It was on the PS3, and I think it was also for the 360. It's a first-person shooter, but it's very story-oriented, and it had some okay mechanics to it. It was interesting, but I mean, the main reason, I'm going to be perfectly transparent as to why I bought that game, was because Gabriel Mann and Rebecca Newell, who are both from Spiral Mouth, did the soundtrack. Because they also did the soundtrack for the Legend of Spiral. They as part of Spiral Mouth, the whole group of 6, did the music for Twin Sanity and for Tag Team Racing with Mark Barrel. But then after all of that, they did Gabriel Mann and Rebecca Newell as a little like duo went together and did the music for the Legend of Spyro games, some like sitcom, I forget what it's called. I don't know, not Rules of Engagement. I don't think it was
I
that.
may have fucked myself over.
What happened?
Cause I don't know how to get out of this area. And I'm not sure how to get in with just Kazooie.
Hmm. Rebecca Newbull and Gabriel Mann did the music for the Legend trilogy. I think it's the full trilogy. Yeah. Well, no shit. Yeah, because they also sang the songs for They Sing This Broken Soul and Guide You Home. So they did those.
Oh no, I can do
They did that cruise show. Was it Family Tree or something? No, the 2D one. That's the new CGI one. The 2D show. I forgot what it's called. They did the music for that show, and then they did Time Shift. And I was like, what the hell's Time Shift? And I looked it up and I was like, that's interesting. So I tried it. I didn't get very far.
Shit. Fucking hell. Come on.
Melancholy says you can't. You have to switch back to Banjo.
Oh, there we go. Fuck you, Melancholy.
Okay. My God.
Don't tell me I can't do it.
I mean, are you supposed to?
No, technically not,
to?
but I did it anyway.
Okay.
There was like no way to get out of here.
Fart jokes in Korra was a Nick mandate because they were afraid kids would find Korra boring. Because it's a little more adult.
Don't tell me I can't do it. I'll find a way.
Does the Mario and Luigi series count as a spiritual successor to Mario RPG? Maybe. Sort of, I suppose. But wait, wasn't Paper Mario the very first one? Wasn't its early working title Mario RPG 2? And because it also obviously came out first. I think it was because it was Nintendo's next attempt after Super Mario RPG to make a Mario RPG. Because Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga was obviously a GBA title, so Paper Mario came out first on N64. I'll just go in the corner and learn my lesson. Yay, Miharu used her brain. Says Solid, who completely misspelled Aaron's name. Miharu's name.
Wow.
You didn't use your brain in that instance,
you didn't use your brain, yeah. So I was gonna say.
That's so mean.
You're mean.
Fucking Melancholy. No, not Solid. Melancholy. That was mean.
No, I know. I was like, you're mean.
Oh, okay.
No, you're rude.
This is a bizarre, random question. Who is the best great ape of the big three? Of chimpanzees, orangutans, and gorillas?
Everybody.
Orangutans are funny. I always call them orangutans.
Orangutan.
Orangutans.
Orangutan, yeah, that's what you're supposed to say.
Orangutan.
Yeah, you're supposed to say orangutan despite there not being another G.
I know I'm again reacting to stuff a little later than you guys are seeing it because of the connectivity or whatever between our call, but I saw another little Jet Force Gemini thing.
Yeah.
Why does Grunty have that in her factory for no apparent reason?
Because she wants to. Why does Grunty
Okay.
have this in her industry?
Why does Grunty have an industry? She's a witch. Why does she need
You're a witch.
modern...
What are you singing like a witch for?
She brews fucking potions and
Oh my
shit in her
god.
cauldron. She does some old-timey medieval time shit. Not medieval, but she does... Oh my dear lord.
Can't cheese that.
She does old 1600 shit. Why does she need a modern factory for?
So that's where you fight Welder, but there's a lot of stuff to do in order to get to it.
Bri, hello! Here, talk amongst the chat. I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, I'm lost. I'm lost. Where do I go? Oh!
Oh god.
I'm actually lost though. Oh yeah, I can do it. Oh, I can do it. I can do it though. I can definitely do it. I can do this. I can do this. It's right there. God. Oh my god, I'm right there. Oh, I'm working with this. Yeah, we're almost done with Slide 3. I can't wait to be done with it. Because I don't really like it. It's not better than Sly 1 at all, actually. I don't care what anyone says. God, I hate this level. I hate this level so much. It takes me forever just to get one Jiggy from this level. No, I don't plan on doing Sly 4. Mostly because I don't want to hook up my PS3 again. Deadlocked, not until I get 300 followers.
New Strikers is pretty good. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry I'm late. I was being sucked on.
Okay.
So, I'll just let that sink in for a little bit. Our little kitten likes to suckle on our arms.
Yes.
So that's what happened. I went to go see him in my mom's room. He was suckling on my arm.
Oh, that's what
I
you
was
meant.
like, okay. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Hi, I'm back. What interesting things happened?
Ha, gay.
Gay?
Gay?
What the fuck else am I supposed to say? It's sucking. You guys all have the dirty brain. This is the one thing I'm gonna be completely honest and truthful right now. Hold on. That is one thing that is kind of honestly starting to make me upset. Like, kind of pissed me off a little bit. Is that we joke about, you know, shit being gay or whatever, or shit being racist because you said the word black.
Yeah.
Even if it has nothing to do with the ethnicity or anything of the history, you just say the word black. Oh, that's gay. You said that's gay. That's gay. You said black. That's racist. You said black. And it's like, what? Okay. With how fucking jokey joke it's gotten to just be like, two guys, that's gay. And
suck.
yeah, it's like, can you like shut the fuck up, literally though, about that? Because it's starting to get really. That sounds wrong. The cat suckled on you? Like, what the fuck? That's what he did.
You said the cat did the thing.
That's homosexual, in fact. Yeah, cats normally suckle on things for comfort. Used to suckle on soft blankets to calm his nerves when we first got him. Yeah, he'll definitely grow out of it, and he's not nervous or anything. That's just what he does because that's. Plus, he would probably still be trying to get milk from the mama cat, from his mom. But he should be growing out of that already too, which is why we even have him in the house in the first place, because we want him to stop suckling off his mom so that way she can stop producing milk so we can really officially get her spayed. But what the fuck else am I supposed to call it? It's suckling. It's sucking. A little suckling. Like, Jesus.
It's...
And don't do that shit either. Oh, fucking, oh, calm down, man. Like, no. Why about fuck you for making a weird joke about it? To anyone, not to anyone in specific. To everyone.
Wet chewing.
It's starting to, like, really piss me off that that's how often and how nonchalant you just start joking about it, being like, oh, fucking, oh, he said something funny. That must be gay. That must be racist.
has to be gay.
What else could it be? I don't know. Anything but what you're saying.
Get on this entire level.
Plus, the way I said that at the beginning when I first came in was supposed to intentionally be part of the joke. And then I stopped immediately. But then you guys kept it going. I'm eating a sandwich.
Good for you.
Also, it doesn't even make sense, Solid. It's gay because your cat suckled on your arm. Like, none of that makes any sense, even. So the only one who looks like a fool here in this aspect is you.
Like
Good
a
job.
fool, like a fool. That's rude. No, you're rude. That's the gay stuff. Like a meal. Pass the gay stuff.
Can you pass me some of that gay, please? I heard a funny thing. The slice of gay you ordered is ready, sir.
Nut.
Yeah, we were doing that in the little thingy where the little sound alert thing. There were a bunch of them there.
You Minjo!
You filthy Minjo.
You filthy Jinky Django.
You Minji Jongo.
Mingy Jongo. plant, okay.
You fucking Minjo. You spelled it with a G, so it says Mingo.
Bingo.
You fucking Mingo. Jeez. On today's breaking news, is Miharu anti-Minjo? The answer may surprise you. What is that?
Oh, we need another battery to go to the packing room, and oh. This level is so infuriating.
Why are you back
Every time
here?
I have to do it, I'm just like, why? Why are you like this? Okay. At least I did that. I swear they have to shoot fire in this thing. It's not gonna work though. I guess you really just need the battery, but where the frick is the battery?
Brother, give me battery. I request battery.
I request a battery. Of course I'm not almost done with this level. I don't even think I've gotten like one Jiggy from it yet. It's fucking- this level sucks. Oh god, stop that.
I require a battery. Why don't you like it?
Because it's scary.
I know you like little silly raspy voices, and how come you don't like mine?
Because you make it sound scary.
Oh, okay. How do I make it less scary?
You don't.
Alright. Big old pants! You want some big old pants?
I want some big old pants.
Would you wear them? Out in public?
No.
Get those note clumps. Say big old pants and a raspy voice to make it not scary. Well, wouldn't the raspy voice be scarier though?
It would be scary.
Which one? Big old pants or big old pants? What if I just did that? I just go. That'd be fine.
Sure.
The next time you encounter an enemy in Banjo and it spots you, it goes, and then it waltzes over towards you in a very funny
here's the
animation.
battery. I found it. Oh, there's Rumbo. Okay. Oh, I found something good. I did something.
Obtain the battery.
Okay, the Globo is there.
Legend of the Globos. What if Banjo was in Croc? What if Banjo touched Croc on his eyeball?
Oh.
What if Banjo held Croc's eye in place so he couldn't blink?
Oh.
But just one. Just the right eye, specifically.
Right.
What if Gex was in Spyro the Dag? What would he do? What if every time you played a Spyro level, he looked back at the camera and said a funny thing?
Every time you played Spyro, Spyro just winked at the camera.
What if Spyro spat at the camera? What if every time you played a Spyro, Ted Price spoke instead? What if Ted Price was the villain of the new Spyro game?
Oh God.
He's shouting all the time. Says the thing we love most about Spyro 4 is that I didn't make it.
Why is that really funny? I
Play as a
didn't
strong
make
man.
I was a strong man at the time.
But not anymore. I've also become very hard of hearing. Yeah, we could tell, Ted.
I'm no longer a strong man.
I regret to inform you all that I'm no longer a strong man. But thank you for checking on my personal well-being.
Thank you for checking on my health.
He says, my mental health is relatively neutral.
I thought you were gonna say my mental health is revolutionary.
Everyone wants a piece of my mental health. Do you think Ted Price would advertise and merchandise out his own mental health? Do you remember the PS3 ad with the weird alien chick with the really spaced out eyes? And she said mental wealth.
Mental wealth?
Yeah. Oh, rare, you Brits. They put in the boxes. Oh, rubbish.
Oh, rubbish. Okay. I can take this here. Please. Please, God. The packing room. I can do this. I can do the packing room as only Kazooie and it will be easy.
Do it. How about Morgan Freeman? I used to do a really shitty Morgan Freeman. I can't do it anymore. If I did, it still sounds shitty. So I'm not gonna bother trying. Plus, I just ate, so you're gonna hear a lot of lip smacking anyway, like, and it's gonna not sound very good.
It's not gonna sound very good.
My mouth has to be dry.
My lips are a little dry.
A little dry. Big old pants. Morgan Freeman, Mark. No. Y'all don't get Morgan Freeman after I said I suckled the cat as a joke. You said, gay, that's gay. That's homosexual, in fact.
Well, okay, but you were the one who came in and said, like, sorry, I was getting sucked on.
Because that was funny, and then I ended it right there.
I know, well, that's what people were responding to.
And then I said, I said, no, the cat was suckling on me for real though. And I said suckling, I changed it, and then people were still like, that's pretty fucking gay, dude.
That's still kind of homosexual.
Morgan Mark. I'm sorry, y'all know who you are. You ruined it for the rest of the class. I'm not gonna do Morgan Freeman. You didn't bring gum for the rest of the class.
Alright.
Like I said, it's a shitty impression anyway. Get the Jiggy. Go to the packing room. Nobody mentioned the cat's gender, so how do they assume it's gay? Yeah, exactly. Those little fucking twinklies. Why do they keep getting themselves into trouble? Watching Kazooie run around like that's really funny. She's like a little race car. She's like, no.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. You know how many points I need? Also, I thought this was done top down, which would have made it a lot easier.
That's true. How much points are they all? Are they just all worth 1 point each?
No. Red is 1, green is 2, and blue is 3.
Oh, okay.
That's what they literally say on every challenge. I do not remember that. Insufficient.
Well, it's been a while since I've. Okay, it's been a while since I played this game. A, B, I'm not reading all the text in your stream. I forgot that the twinklies are color coded for points this time around because they were only in 1 minigame in the first game.
What? Okay, yeah, but like it doesn't have to like this doesn't have to do with like twinkly specifically. That's like how everything in this game at all is. Like every minigame has to do with red, green, and blue, and it's all the same thing. Fuck you, come on. I swear I thought this was top down. I remember it being top down.
I was gonna say, twinkly, twink, that's gay. You're gay. They also did it. Oh no, they despawn. I was gonna say, did one of them just fall to the floor? No.
There we go.
Oh my god. Because it looks like a demon. She's just completely red.
I thought it was top down. It's so weird. I just have memories of it. I don't know. Is it top down in replay mode or something? I remember specifically when I do it in replay mode, like you have to do it as Banjo and Kazooie together, and it's not as easy because you move a little slower. The reason I chose to do it as Kazooie alone is because she moves faster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least got a Jiggy from that.
That's good.
Two? That's great. 2 Jiggies from this entire level. That sounds great. I did it.
So fun.
I'm out of here because I hate it.
Because fuck this place.
I just hate this place so much. I have to pull up a guidebook every time.
Cruelty industry. The Isle of Hags. That is very funny.
Isle of Pigs. Alright, let's see what's the next one.
Fucking Jiggy Wiggy, man. Fuck Jiggy Wiggy.
Yeah, fuck Jiggy Wiggy, right?
What the fuck? He makes you do these things, and you gotta put the puzzles in the right order. Just to unlock a world. Why you gotta make me do this? It's not satisfying. This is by far legitimately the one bit where I was like, alright, to an extent, fuck this game.
Well, yeah,
come on.
I mean, I don't like this either. Like, fuck it.
Who the hell thought this was okay? This is the exact opposite of satisfying. You go up to a door in Banjo-Kazooie and it unlocks and does a little jingle and Banjo dances and has a happy fun time. Here, it makes you tediously put together a puzzle.
They're just like, more gameplay mechanics equal more fun. I'm just like, no, that's actually the opposite of true.
Yeah. That's what everyone thinks. That's what Crash thought. That's what Jack thought. Oh, hey, give the guy a gun. That'll open up so many.
Next.
Give him a gun. That'll make the gameplay so much more interesting. This time, Jack isn't just spinning into enemies. It's like that was fun though. I liked that. I'm glad you could still do it, but I don't want guns.
The only like puzzle challenge I haven't been able to do is like the last one where you have to spin like the pieces. It's like it's insane. I hate it.
You gotta spin them?
Yeah, you gotta spin. Like not only do you
Why?
have to find where they go, but you have to spin them to like find where they fit.
Oh my god, are you serious? Dear Lord. That doesn't sound fun at all.
No, it's not.
Remember the bottles bonuses? What if we made them part of the main game now? Yeah, exactly. Some fucking jackass. Some fucking jackass just waltzed into the Rare studio one day and said, "I have a brilliant idea." He was fired shortly thereafter.
Actually, they probably praised him. He's the reason this game is the way it is.
Can we find him and beat him up in the middle of the street?
I beat him up a little and then go, thank you for making one of my favorite games ever.
I'd hold him by the collar off a tall building and be like, better fucking apologize right now. PS2 platformers. GTA 3 did it so well, we gotta make our platformers just like that. I just see a bunch of frantic fucking executives in suits running around. GTA, okay, what do they have? Guns? Boats, maybe? They've got cars, jack cars, hijack cars, hijack, Jack and Daxter. Made Jack and Daxter just like GTA. Bam, Jet 2 done. Call it Renegade. I don't know why the fuck you call it Renegade, but do it. Okay, what's next? Okay, Banjo-Kazooie, instruments, Banjo-Kazooie. Put a bunch of, they know the formula. There's a formula. Change that shit entirely for the second game. Just change it.
This formula, great. I don't want that.
Change it. I'm like a baby. I don't want this formula. Give me something different. I'll shake my rattle very loudly and throw up on your fucking pants if you don't give me what I want.
What's better, this or Mario 64?
This. Banjo as a concept and just the way it works is leagues better than Mario 64. Banjo-Kazooie specifically is the game Mario 64 wishes it was.
It's true. Here's my clock clippers. Oh my god,
fans have zero. Nintendo fans have zero issues with Bowser having a son. What is going on?
I die.
Oh no, you die! Jesus, oh my god! Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong with Mario 64? I don't like the graphics, the textures rather. They're just really gross to look at sometimes. Level design's nonsensical, and they put a lot of bullshit in there to kill you on purpose and randomly. And it's not fun. It became not fun for me after a while.
Why I ended up in Jinjo Village is like kind of dumb. Okay, hold on. Jump. There we go. Fucking jump when I say jump.
When I press the button, you do the thing. I press the A button, you fucking jump.
There's a Jinjo.
A filthy Jinjo.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Nintendo fans have zero issues with Bowser Jr. or with Bowser having a son. Maybe fans just don't like ugly characters like Eggman having sex. You'd be surprised. Someone out there probably really wants Eggman to have sex. Especially because it's the Sonic community.
Fuck.
Everybody should fuck. Miharu 2022. Look, it's
Everybody
Gobi!
Everybody who is of age should fuck.
Gobi made it to the place.
He made it.
Now push him in.
Good.
After you finish this game on stream, would you consider playing Banjo-Kazooie to the end?
No.
Oh.
I don't have it anymore, so like I need it.
I'll buy it for you.
God, I just won't play it. And I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's a fun game. Why is there global lava?
Alright, Chili Billy. Chill out.
Hey, Chili Billy, don't whack willy-nilly. I really need to, like, link that video so people can get the context of what that reference is. You know what, Simba? I preferred Vegeta in Season 1. I wanted to show you that version specifically because I knew you were gonna laugh at that.
What's really funny? Okay.
Also
Right
being
now,
a Dragon Ball fan.
I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna freaking I'm just gonna get Chili Billy out of the way because for some reason he's always the hardest for me to defeat.
Get him out
Chili
of the
Willy!
way.
Chili Willy I can do, like, and it's not that hard, but Chili Billy always gives me trouble for some reason.
Chili Billy makes you feel like a silly willy. Look at his Super Saiyan hair. And by hair I mean his scale hairs. And his horns. Full-foot spicy meat special.
No, I didn't say it was a bad boss. Like, it's not a bad boss at all. Hold on, I have to wait though. I have to wait till he stops doing this.
I'd rather do this boss fight than that weird Bowser boss fight where he's in the hot tub. I mean, Sunshine's fight was fucking weird. Also, the liquid, acidy, watery liquid, like, I don't know how they coded that shit and or programmed it or whatever, but they, like, it tanks the frame rate hardcore every time you destroy one of its little things, like how everything splashes everywhere. It, like, tanks the frame rate every time. It's so weird.
There we go. Oh, that was over. That was over a lot quicker than the last time. Oh, I know why. That's what it is. I think it's whichever dragon you defeat first, the next one is harder.
Wow. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's why. That's why it always took me so long to beat him. But at least I don't have to worry about him anymore, because it's just the fireballs in this level are just like really stupidly hard to deal with. Okay, that was weird. That was funny though. Okay. I know jam jars is somewhere. Because I think you learn... what is it? Shack Pack? I believe it's Shack Pack.
Backpack. Shack Fu?
Yeah.
Yes, that. I'll be right back.
Alright. I don't remember where he is. Might be... Hold on, he might be up here. I don't remember how this works, but I can try. Oh, that was close. Okay. Okay, got Mumbo.
Oh, I'm still very hungry. I'd rather Amy not revert back to being a stalker. I don't get why that's an endearing personality trait.
Okay,
In fact, that was another thing that a Sonic Boom changed. It was really cool.
it doesn't look like Jam Jars is here. I completely forgot about this shortcut. Oh my god.
Shortcut. Ask Japan. Why? They're not gonna listen.
Oh my.
Sega doesn't know what the fuck they're doing anymore.
Alright, well. There we go.
Sonic and Amy's relationship is the equivalent of that one video with the little kid who's like, he wants to marry me, and that's why I'm crying. And she goes, I will marry you, and he's like, nah! That's their relationship, and I don't like it.
Alright, well.
Exactly, Beetle. It's not Boo Amy is cool. I mean, they don't give her a lot of personality to chew on, really, you know, to satisfy people, but at least she's not a fucking creepy stalker. Wasn't that also what they did with Lola Bunny in that one Looney Tunes show?
Yeah.
But who thought that was endearing? Oh, at least she's not sexy anymore. It's like, yeah, but this is the equivalent that you want? This is the opposite that you wanted? For her to be a fucking creepy stalker? But that's not endearing. It's not funny. Oh god, you're here again.
See, it's little. Okay, so it's just. It's little things like this. Like, you go through here, and I'm like, oh, I'm in my own temple again. Like, just things like that. That's what I want in Spiral 4. I just want little shortcuts like this between worlds. I just love that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. If they interconnect all the home worlds, that'll be a really cool way to get around. Because you can make them bigger, but then you can also yeah, add little shortcuts like that.
Just little things like that that I love so much. Oh, you ass. You fucking ass.
Bring back Sully Acorn. Make her interesting. Make her fun. Why have they not done that? Well, okay, I'm stupid. Never mind. Why did they not do that? Because she didn't originate from the... Why don't they bring her into the games? Like, how come they haven't done that yet? Because she's just not canon to the games. She wasn't created for the games. All those characters weren't. Bunny Rabbit, the French guy, what was his name? Can't remember. I see his face. I see his, like, design, but I don't remember his name. And the Walrus guy, too. I forget his name. No, we all know which characters they have to bring into the Sonic games. Fucking Scratch and Grounder all the way.
I want...
And the monkey, what was his name? That little monkey character? Bunny Rabbit. Is it because she looks like Bunny, like your character, Bunny?
I mean, I pretty much based her off.
Yeah.
She's like the same character, pretty much. Okay, I could do this. I could definitely do this.
It's a lava fall. Oh my god, that frame rate.
I could definitely do this. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I can't do it. Okay.
Oh my god, Scourge. That'd be awesome if they brought Scourge in. Bring in fucking Naugus.
Scourge? Did you say Scourge?
Scourge.
Is it Scourge?
I don't care.
Why
do you always correct me?
Because Scourge.
Because
I thought you said Scorch.
Oh, Scorch? No.
Yeah, I was like, what Scourge? What the what? Oh yeah, I could do the Wonder Wing. I don't need it because I have invincibility, so it's like hard to know. It's okay, whatever. You know what? Fine, I'll do it.
Yes, Antoine. Yeah.
I already have invincibility, so I shouldn't even need that.
Fucking Antoine, yeah, he was a dick.
My name
he was
is
a little
Antoine.
he was a little snobby French fox, but he was jealous of Sonic and Sally. He wanted Sally all to himself. He was also a coward because haha the French.
Do I do? No.
Instead of Scooge, what was the other character I was thinking of?
Fucking. Alright.
Not Nagus.
Alright, there we go.
Got that. Wow, you did it.
You just knocked me up there. Okay, now I can't get back. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Jeffrey St. John. Anyone remember him? He was kind of cool, I guess. Mind you, I don't know a lot of these storylines. My brother does, because he has, like, a lot of the comics. Not all of them, I don't think, but a good chunk of them. He was a little skunk boy.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Ugh, the way the camera acts here, I just hate it. Okay. Let me look at my tools. It's done. Gotta roll 6. Which you rolled 6. There's only 3. Alright, 2, 5. Running Industries 2, of course. Welfare Piece 1. Let's go back to
The past. To play the shitty games that suck at.
Exactly.
Like Bubsy or Glover. You should play Glover on the stream.
Don't want to.
You should play Bubsy.
Ah, the gray gingers.
You should play Bubsy. The Woolies Strike Back.
Bubsy strikes back.
Bubsy strikes ass.
Bubsy strikes ass.
I don't want him to do that.
We'll do it anyway.
It's not his ass to strike.
It's not your ass to strike. What is this place? Is this where I found the ice key? Or the game pack or whatever? I don't know. I found something in there, but I don't know what it was.
Oh no, that CW Powerpuff Girls thing's still happening? Oh jeez. That stupid live action one they're doing?
I thought they canned that a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see how many Jinjos we got. Let's check on the Jinjos.
Hopefully no one's dead in there. Hopefully they haven't killed each other. You go in one of the houses, it's full out war.
It's like you come in there with pizza and everything's on fire. Let's see here.
I only think Big the Cat's a little slow in the head. I think a lot of Sonic characters are slow in the head.
I like it when a Jinjo house isn't completed, it plays like the sad music. Like
Even though they're having a jolly old time.
It's like dar, 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 dar. I'm like, what the? Hello, only white Jinjo.
Where's the rest of your family?
Dead.
He murdered them all.
I can't wait to go into the Black Jinjo house and they'll be like, wait!
How's that go?
It was because there's 9 of them. So I had the volume all the way up. They said "we" and it was really loud and a spark went across my screen.
No. But what I meant was I want you to do that sound again.
Whee! Okay, let's see.
Oh, it's just all distorted. Oh my god.
Still got 4 more to go.
Why them specifically? What happened when coding their Wii?
It's because the Black Jinjo house has the most like the most family members of any Jinjo. So there's 9 of them and it was so loud. My TV couldn't handle it.
The speakers in your TV were like, fuck!
Anyway. Let's see. How many do I have? 38? I wanted to get to 40, but I don't know what else I could do. I mean, there are a few things I could do, but I kind of don't want to do it.
But I kind of don't fucking want to.
I'll do it next time. But anyway, that weird glitch aside, I'm gonna really check on my N64. It should be fine. It's worked fine all these years.
Well, it was very strange.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you all so much for joining. And as always, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more casual gaming content. And join my Discord, there's a link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Till then, this is Miharu, signing off.
Yeah.